Success can be a lonely road. For many, the pursuit of greatness isn't lined with cheering crowds or constant encouragement. Instead, it's paved with silence, with moments spent alone questioning, striving, and pushing when everything inside wants to rest. This path is not an easy one. It's not the gentle route nor the path most traveled. It's tough, arduous, sometimes grueling. Reaching your highest potential, discovering who you're really meant to be, requires something few are willing to give: the willingness to walk alone. There's comfort in following the crowd, in mimicking what works for others, in staying within the flock, in not standing out. There you'll always find companions. But if you follow like a sheep, you'll never discover your true identity. You'll never uncover your deepest strengths, your real desires, or the unique mark you're meant to leave on the world. True potential lies off the beaten path, at the edge of effort, past the boundaries of comfort and conformity. Those who choose to fly alone develop the strongest wings. Flying solo may bring cold winds and high turbulence, but it forges resilience that nothing else can. When you're the one carving your direction, each decision sharpens your sense of purpose. Each quiet victory becomes the foundation upon which your character is built. The rest, those who need the safety of the crowd to move forward, whose self-worth relies on constant attention and recognition, will always be dependent, always searching for validation outside themselves. But there is a rare contentment in solitude for those who dare walk alone. Peace is found when you realize that your journey does not require a constant audience. True strength isn't built through applause. It's crafted in the quiet corners where no eyes are watching, where every step is driven by your own conviction. You keep moving not because someone tells you to, not for rewards, but from something unshakable deep within. This isn't to say support is weakness, or that you must shy away from all companionship to find yourself. There is nobility in camaraderie and wisdom in accepting help. But for those who have faced battles in darkness, those who felt invisible, unsupported, or misunderstood, know this: you are not alone in your loneliness. There is power in fighting through your own storms. Those who have stood on uncertain ground, who felt like an outsider, who kept going when it seemed no one believed in them, have forged a rare inner strength. When the world doubts you, you don't need their approval, their recognition, their support. These can be gifts, but never necessities. If you believe in yourself, if you have your own back, you already possess everything you need. These periods of solitude teach you to become your own champion, your own motivator, your own safe haven. You become resilient, self-reliant. You become someone who survives the storm simply because you refuse to give up. The most beautiful moment arrives when you start living life on your own terms. When you speak your truth freely and unapologetically, when you embrace every part of what makes you unique, then and only then do others see the real you. Real respect follows not from imitation, but from authenticity. People are drawn to those with the courage to be themselves, to those unafraid to chase their own vision even when it's unpopular. Why? Because most secretly wish they could do the same. Your bravery gives others permission to be brave. Your honesty becomes a lighthouse. Your journey, hard as it may be, inspires countless others to discover their own inner fire. So keep going. Trust in your journey, even on days when you walk alone. Believe in yourself when no one else does. Each day you persist. You move closer to not just success, but self-mastery. And when those victories finally arrive, when you reach the summit and take that hard-earned breath, you'll not only have made it for yourself, but you'll have inspired a generation watching from afar. It's easy to look at those who appear unshakable and assume their strength was always there. In truth, strength like that is earned. I had to learn to fight alone, to discover who I was when no one was there to cheer. The solitude taught me resolve. The quiet forced me to listen to my own voice. And because of these challenges, I became strong alone. Now, I am strong. Period. My power was built in struggle, in adversity. Pain taught me resilience. Loss gave me compassion. Disappointment taught me humility. I developed an inner core that cannot be broken. I am unbreakable not because I never falter, but because I always get back up. Through these experiences, I gained character most will never know. My appreciation for others is deeper, my compassion broader. I had to descend into the darkness to find my own light, and now the world is cast in sharper relief, full of beauty, meaning, and possibility. Facing these internal battles, I learned to conquer not just what stands outside me, but the fears, doubts, and insecurities within. Now, any challenge, external or internal, seems surmountable. Each obstacle becomes an opportunity to prove to myself, once again, that I am enough. I am proud of the person I've become, not despite the hardships, but because of them. I am proud of every setback, every stumble, every quiet night where I felt invisible and kept moving anyway. I am proud I never gave up on myself, even when no one else seemed to notice. I am proud of my strength, my perseverance, my decision to hold tight to who I am, no matter what the world expects. In the end, the greatest reward is not in the external accolades, but in the self-respect and pride gained from staying true to oneself. When you look in the mirror and know you didn't compromise, didn't abandon your dreams, didn't surrender to the weight of doubt, you carry something invincible within you. The world may or may not sing your praises, but you will always know you are enough. You are the architect of your path and the author of your destiny. Find your own road, even if it means walking alone. There is strength in solitude and greatness to be found on the loneliest paths. Let your journey inspire not only your own courage, but the courage of all who watch you from a distance. And when the day comes that others reach out to thank you for blazing the trail, you'll know it was worth every step.